Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is JGOD. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on a top tier player and how they play Warzone. And if you notice at the screen right now, you can see on the bottom left, it is a solo player, Booya. And at the top right, you can see that this is going to be quad. So he's playing solo quads, ends up getting a 50+ kill game. And we're going to walk through what he does to see what we can learn from it, improve. We're going to react to his overall play style so that we can all improve as players. And if you do enjoy this type of content, make sure you hit the like button. Goal on today's video is 2,000 likes. If you're brand new looking to find your way back for whatever reason, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. And if you have anyone in mind for a future gameplay breakdown, make sure you comment that down below in the comment section. So this is someone who competes pretty regularly in a lot of those tournaments. Because he's known to get high kill games. A lot of times these are 2v2 tournaments where they have to split off into quads and handle a lot of teams 1-on-1, 1-on-3, 1-on-4. It just really depends on how they play. So a lot of times they land solos in quads or in trios, so they get a better experience on handling multiple players at once. And you got to kind of position yourself in a way that allows you to win more engagements, because obviously when you're dealing with more people, you can't afford to take damage, one. Two, you have to get downs much quicker. You can't afford to get into a long-range gunfight, which we're going to see some of those things happen here, and we're going to be able to go ahead and do that. So if you want to check out him and his channel, all of his stuff is going to be linked down in the description. So you want to check out his YouTube channel so you can see this gameplay raw, or if you want to go ahead and check out his Twitch stream where he live streams, that'll all be linked down in the description. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of this part. So he's already got a couple kills here. He landed, he got a 4-piece. There was only one squad at Superstore. He ended up with $13,000. So now he's going to be able to get a loadout. And that's a lot of times the strategy that we've talked about before. Try to get your loadout as quick as possible. Get the overkill loadout. And then once the free one comes in, then you get your ghost so you can stay off the minimap. And it's essential to have both primary weapons strong. You don't want to pick up some floor random weapon. You want your loadouts, because there's no floor weapon that's going to be as good as the loadout you have for yourself if you have it fully leveled up and you're very comfortable. He ends up going with an M4 and an MP5 combination. Growl MP5 is another great combination a lot of people use. Also M4 and sniper. So those are like the three main ones for people that are going for kills, and there's a lot of reasons behind that. He already got this. He's going to place the trophy system down below, and then it's going to be on the vehicle. So if someone throws a C4 on it, shoots RPG, he's covered. But he doesn't really care about his positioning as far as like them knowing exactly where he is. So he's going to go ahead and just kind of full send on any red dots he sees in the area. And normally what will happen in these scenarios, this is not like he's getting 50 kills every single match, but he has a similar strategy that they're going to follow. High kill, fast-paced game that'll actually allow them to net those. Sometimes they'll get 15 kills and die. They'll get 5 and die. And a lot of times they're going to get 25, 30, 40, and in this case, 50 kills, which is absolutely insane when you're playing as a solo player. So he grabbed the bounty. That's a good strategy. A lot of people go just because the UAV just doesn't last as long unless you're in close proximity to someone. So a lot of times the bounty, you're going to be able to pick it up. You can head directly there, and then that allows you to get some money on top of know exactly where people are. Just the downside is if you rush that too aggressively, you can give away your position, especially if he's in a vehicle. It got poached, so he knows that there's other people here. He drives right in, ends up spotting the guy, reacts with the hip fire. You can see how quick he swapped the weapons and went right from the rifle to the SMG. Ends up getting the kills there, cleaned him up, and then there ends up being another one. Luckily, he already had the gun out. And this isn't something that he's just been doing since Warzone came out. In case you guys aren't familiar with him, currently has like the most nukes in ground war. So he was playing a lot of multiplayer. Obviously he has his Damascus weapons, but he's an absolute beast in multiplayer as well. Regularly gets 30 kill streaks in ground war, which is pretty impressive. So he takes this guy out, calls in the precision, lines it up. Precisions are very helpful in these situations because if you get it down, this will allow you to finish it off without getting in a bad position. He ends up challenging it. He has 2 down. Right here, he's going to take this one down, or at least get close to thirsting him. And then there's another one in the back you're going to end up seeing right here. You see him on the heartbeat. He's right there, and there's another one. He's going to revive him. He comes through. He sees the guy run up, causes damage, and then the C4 finishes off the guy that's down. And then now he's looking for where this other guy is, which he was able to get the knock for the other one. So all he needs is his last guy who's running away. He had 1 plate, able to beat him with the MP5. So the reason why this combination is so good with the MP5 is the critical part with a rifle is because the MP5 will basically destroy everything within about 25 meters if you have the integrated suppressor. But once you have that, right up to about 25 meters, you can pretty much challenge everything, and you're going to win about 99% of those gunfights as long as you hit your shots. I know that's with a lot of guns, but you're not going to really get outgunned if you're using the MP5. It just doesn't happen. The other part of it is everything beyond that 25 meters you need a rifle for. And typically you're going to be using the Growl, which is amazing beyond about 40 meters. And the M4, which is pretty amazing. Very low recoil and nice clean iron sights, at least for the recoil, is very manageable. So he comes through. There's another guy. And you can see how he's taking this gunfight. He has to back off right away. And a lot of times this is a big difference between good players and average players or below average players, is you've been in enough gunfights where you can recognize when the gunfight is not going to win. So immediately once he recognized that it was not going to be a winnable gunfight, he rechanged position, reset the gunfight by replating up, and then he's going to go ahead and try and take out these guys as quick as possible. Again, that is the key. If you take too long, they're going to be able to mark you. They're going to be able to get good position on you. They're going to be able to take away your resources because maybe you run out of ammo, plates, whatever the case is. You have to get in and get out. And the ranges that you're going to excel with the MP5 and the M4, you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to get in, get out, because the time to kill for those weapons within about 40 meters, within 50 meters, are pretty good. So he takes that guy out pretty quick. There's another guy coming up on a vehicle. He has a heartbeat, comes in clutch because no one at this point probably has Ghost, especially if they want the overkill strat. If they're a good player, if they already paid for a loadout and they got Ghost, then they're probably not a good player. So it kind of gives you that balance there. So he was able to take them both out. MP5 already up to 15 kills, 31 teams left, and 91 players. So pretty good spot so far. They're calling in UAVs, so that's going to be able to give away his position a little bit. You see someone on the mark. They're a little bit further out. And now he's got to figure out how he's going to take these guys on. Calls in a UAV, self-revive. Even though the self-revive isn't all that useful most of the time, at least he got the UAV and then stockpiled it again. There it is. He barely caught the guy. Switches to MP5. Going to be able to take this guy out pretty quick. The guy had no clue. There's still a full team over here that he's going to have to push. So he's pushing that general direction. You can see there's a loadout drop there. And he's pushing directly at these guys. If they don't have a clue, he's got to get one down, maybe two really quick. So there they go. They're all going to the loadout. He might be able to catch one from behind. And there's one still left over that he's going to close that distance. And you're going to see he hits his shots, lines them up, trying to thirst it. He's got to back off, though, unfortunately. They're going to try and revive him. He's going to go ahead and go around for a flank because they are a little bit distracted. They're all trying to go for their loadouts. Change the line of sight. Pretty easy kill. There's one further back. He keeps his eye on him. Gets shot. Only loses a plate. And then re-challenges a different angle. Wallbang that dude a little bit. And that guy actually ran away. Not a good move. I think he was going to go and try and revive his teammate. So, well, no, maybe his teammate wasn't over there. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's 4 of them. My bad. So he was able to take out this whole squad. And it doesn't always work out that way. But if you position yourself in awkward angles, you can go ahead and take one down, thirst them, and move on to the next. And right now he already has 20 kills with 79 players left. Obviously, there's still gulag and all that type of stuff. But he's still going to get over 30 more kills between now and the rest of the match. All right, so there's 2 here. Gets that UAV so he can know exactly where. Oh, there's a whole squad here. So now he can get pinched. He takes out this one really quick. Jumps on the second one, and then he's got to worry about getting a third. You can see how he did the weapon swap and then jumped out. And basically, he's cleaning them up with the timing in between each other. So good timing, but he handled his ammo situation well. 2 M4 kills and then 2 MP5. There's another one coming up. He ends up taking a lot of damage there. I think he thought he was going to win that gunfight. The guy got out of there. He's going to go ahead and replate and then reset the gunfight. It looks like it's 2v1 based off the UAV. Comes back, gets another one, calls that in, and it looks like a third one is coming around the corner. Could be coming back from the gulag. You never know. The way how fast he moved, it definitely looked like the gulag. There's a guy on the buy station. He should be able to pick this guy up. He saw him go to the right. Another nice clean kill. Teammates are probably running up unless that guy wasn't with them. He didn't get thirsted right away, so like he didn't get insta down, so he could still be there. Takes one out, peeks, gets the other one, and then thirsts them immediately. Team wipe. So you can see the pace and the efficiency with the ammo. He doesn't miss a ton of shots. He's able to line stuff up, get that taken care of, and then basically goes from there. There's another one coming in here on this left side. Coming out of the sky, most likely. He's gliding in on the other side. And looks like he dipped down right over there. He was not going to be able to get him from this angle. So he's pushing over to the edge on where he sees more people on the UAV. And still has a UAV on backup with 2,900 cash. Vehicle should be an easy kill. Boom! Down to 3. So there's got to be a 4th. He didn't get a team wipe, and none of those guys were self-reviving. Already has 30 kills at this point. The guy's straight ahead somewhere. He might be going around the building. Might be in the little crevice over here. Throws the C4. Catches him. Easy little kill. And a lot of times, jumping around a corner, peeker's advantage is huge. Because people, you already kind of have an idea where they're at. You're pre-aimed. They have to aim down sight. 200 milliseconds plus wasted there. Gets another bounty. Could probably gatekeep. And this is the gunfight where I was talking about earlier, where a lot of times you get in these situations where the gunfight has to get over really quickly. You have to get in and get out and be done with it. This is one of those gunfights where it just takes a lot longer than it needs to be. So that guy was not a down. He probably could have waited to gatekeep a little bit better in this situation, but this is a perfect example of the time difference here, where if you don't get these downs right away, you put yourself in a very bad situation. Because a lot of times those people can realize it's a 3 or a 4v1 situation. They could push up. Odds are you're not going to be able to take them all at once, especially with one magazine without the proper positioning ability to get to different lines of sight. It's just not the gunfight you typically want to take. He gets one down, decides to back off. That guy ended up downing himself or died to the gas for whatever reason. He was able to die there. But he could have probably been up position on this side as he comes around. Made it just a little bit easier for himself. But obviously he's still in a position where he's going to be able to pick up these kills. So now he should have a good line of sight. They don't know exactly where he went. They, again, just know he's close. He's going to risk it. The guy's down low. Was he in the gas station? He is in the gas station. He's running away. Potentially a solo. I felt like there was 2 people, but I guess it's looking like it's a solo. Thirty seconds on the bounty. Doesn't have a lot of time to close in on this kill, especially if this person wants to wait out the clock, since there's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the timer before it actually closes up. And like we've talked about this before, there's 2 different types of modes, and then there's the balance between those. Usually you're 100% on kills, which is currently what he's doing. He hasn't really positioned himself in a way that makes sense for the zone to win the match. And then there's people that only focus on winning the zone by positioning themselves and only focus on position. They don't care if they get 5 kills, 12 kills, or 1 kill. It doesn't matter. They only care about winning the match. So the guy just snuck around. It might have just slipped through off his screen. He didn't realize it. But these guys got to push in. And then there's the balance of that, where maybe you go for some kills. If you get a good start, maybe you focus only on kills. And then towards the end, you go on positioning route. It just kind of depends. There it is. He's able to spot the guy, take him out. There's got to be another one. The guy didn't go instantly down. Got to cover. Didn't see anything on the heartbeat. And he doesn't have a UAV. That's kind of what slowed this down as well. Spotted the guy, took him out. And that's another example of a quick gunfight. Get in, get out, done. The guy comes back to help him out. M4 probably would have killed a half second quicker, but Either way, he gets it done. And then there's still got to be somebody because there's no team wipe. So the guy's right here. He's got to come out across. The heartbeat sensor is one of the most overpowered tools in the game. Up to 36 kills at this point. And it only got sketchy around the superstore just because positioning the distance was a little bit too far. And he wasn't able to get the down and thirst immediately. Double checks the area, goes to the buy station. Good check. UAV. Calls another one, grabs another. And sitting on 3,100. So there's a lot of people at hospital. But again, the hospital ends up putting you in a bad situation because you might spend a lot of time trying to take on those kills. So now he's going to focus on positioning and go on to group here that maybe won't take nearly as long. And that's sometimes what you got to kind of weigh the pros and cons. Who do you go after? A lot of times you got to go after the people that are going to cause you the least amount of trouble. Looks like one guy's in here. He's going to full on rush it. Sneaks in. You see the guy went around the corner. Should be able to grab him if he threw a C4 quicker. Could have probably got that kill, but still. The guy got out of there. It caused a little bit of damage to the vehicle. And now he's got to worry about rotating here. Calls in the UAV. There should be a guy on the buy station here. Easy little kill. Looks like that guy's teammates are right across the street on top of this building. There was a guy right there in this window. You can see he broke the glass. So there's a guy down low. And then there's people up top and there's people. There's a lot of people right here. So this is another spot where he's got to just slow down the pace because he ran into an area. At least he's in the zone. Somebody just got bought back. Pop dead silence. I think he was thinking he was going to make a play, but didn't end up making one. There's a guy. I think they're still on the building. Glass broke because of the heartbeat sensor. Perfect timing there. Thing kills so dang fast. The M4 is just so good. That's closer ranges. Beamed him. Where's his teammate? And he's not self-reviving, so he definitely has a teammate in the area. There it is. There's two more over there. And they have to push in. Oh, somebody won their gulag. Or just got kicked from the gulag. The guy he just killed, I think. Oh, he wasn't with them? Damn. That was opportunist. The guy just peeked out just enough. Take him out. Oh, there he is. Down. Thirsted. Oh, we couldn't get him around the corner. Will he get revived? Teammates going for the revive. There it is. Got them both. 41 kills now. That's nuts. 41 kills. Still 35 players left. Somebody got bought back again, so there was still another person there. The guy's going to come back for his loot. Easy kills here because these guys have to rotate. There it is. He went to the right. This guy probably has ghost, or the street's just far enough. He's in the gas. Thought I heard him more to the left. Yep. There it is. Easy kill. So you can see these, a lot of these ones are just ends up being easy kills. I think the ones that were the most contested, he was able to handle those really well. But what you're noticing is a lot of times the positioning he ends up really getting into some easier gunfights, but that's not by accident. It's just because of positioning. A lot of times people don't realize that if you're in the right position, no matter how good the other player is, that guy running out of the gas literally has to run and he's going to get caught off guard. And that's just unfortunate, but that's part of the battle royale. Sometimes the worst player in the lobby can win just because they happen to get better positioning, because they either position better, maybe got lucky with zone. There's a lot of different variables. So it's split teams. There's two teams here. Has another bounty, $3,600 on the line. There's definitely a lot of people here, though. You can see the loadout on this roof, the loadout on the other roof. That guy was mad. And then there's further people down low. So that was a team wipe. He was able to get the bounty. And he's running low on ammo because he hasn't been able to loot those bodies. Gets out of there. Good cluster on their part to kind of help them rotate. The problem is they didn't rotate right now. They don't end up rotating. They end up still camping out the fire station. I would have already rotated to the next building over and they would have had full cover. But you're going to see they still kind of waited it out. They were just trying to peek. He assumed they'd still be there, heartbeat censored. But those guys should have already rotated to this next building next door that's right in front of them. There's somebody on this window here. Can't really see him because it's a little bit more grainy, but I'm sure on his screen it's pretty clear. And a little jump shot. Only has 22 bullets in his rifle. 46 kills at this point. And then he has a broken line of sight. That person in the window couldn't see him anymore. He's going back, jumping out. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky. I think you're going to see some things here. He gets the one. I think those guys are distracted by another team on this side. Ends up with an ammo situation. He ends up catching this guy. His gas mask, perfect timing that he still has a gas mask, able to come around this way. Picked up the gun, his ammo. So now he has rifle ammo. And then there's two more guys on this side with one down. So there it is. There's one. Spot him. Didn't take a shot because he knows there's more. There's more on this left side. There's only 3 squads left. Could have waited probably a little bit longer to get closer to this guy so he could have downed him too. Earlier, downed 1, 2, and then been a lot closer to get the finishes. And got a little elimination there. It looks like another team third party. And then there was another person that popped up on the mini-map on that far right side. So the other team is on the far right. He's pushing around the left side of the zone here. I think if he would have went to this far right, he could have picked up those kills before he came over to this side. But he's coming around for the flank. These guys probably think it's clear. Good timing here. He probably shot a little too early. Took some damage. Took those guys out. Cleaned them up. Tripled. All 3 are down. And that guy self-revived. This guy is the random guy that came around the corner. So absolutely insane gameplay. If there's another person you'd like me to break down, make sure you go ahead and comment that down below. There's plenty of great players out there. I'll try and get in touch, get their gameplay, and we can react to some of their best games. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, make sure you hit that like button. If you're brand new looking to find your way back, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Our community Discord is up to like 1,200 members, which is absolutely insane to me because a lot of people are interacting and finding teams to play with. So if you're tired of playing solo or just tired of playing with the randoms you get in a lobby, so go ahead and check out the community Discord, and I guarantee you're going to have more fun with the Warzone and get more wins. Don't forget to check out Booya's channel down in the description. Subscribe to him on YouTube. Hit the follow button over on his Twitch. And while you're on Twitch, go ahead and hit me with the follow because I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch as well. Appreciate all the support on the content. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.